Hello and welcome to yet another video. So I've taken the back off of my test motor, and this is my encoder board and this is the encoder board under test. I've hooked up a couple clip leads here to the temperature sensor, and it's been bypassed with a 220 ohm resistor. I don't have the shield hooked up because I'm using a little clip lead and it makes its way over to the other side of the controller. You need to have that on there to make it for the motor to run. Normally the vehicle's ground when you bolt everything to it. The chassis will take care of that for you, but I don't have that, so I have to add that, otherwise it won't work. And yeah, so I've got that hooked up. I've confirmed that this board does not work. The problem is definitely in the encoder board. I didn't take a video, I hooked it up and it just, it doesn't spin. It has issues. It can get it to spin, but it's very finicky and it has issues. But what I wanted to show is there's little LEDs on here that help you line these boards up. The innermost LEDs are the signal strength. That's like the raw signal strength from the sensors. And then the outer two are right across the AB line, so that lets you know when it's toggling. With the quadrature encoders, every time it sees a disc go by, and you can see when I move the disc, the LEDs are blinking. I don't know if you can see that. It's very faint. So what I'm going to do is, you're going to see how well this works if I turn off the lights. So let me go over here and kill that. And we'll try this again. So I've got my board hooked up, and I'm just going to move the disc, and let's see if I can get it to focus. Oh, you know you want to focus. Really? What we got that's close? Focus on that. Yeah, there you go. Hey, look, blinky lights. Well, anyways. So you can kind of see the quadrature. The right hand ones are quadrature, and the left hand ones are like the raw encoder value, or the raw value that comes back from the photocell. You can even tell mine's like one is brighter than the other, so mine's not 100% aligned. But these things are actually really forgiving about alignment. But see, if I spin it pretty decently, then they end up looking normal. It's too bad that doesn't focus better. If I get farther back. Well, you get the point. So what I'm going to do is unplug my encoder, and we're going to go plug in the encoder board under test. And if I can do this one-handed, yes. We're going to do the same exact thing, and you'll notice a big difference. We're only getting one LED is lighting up, and it's stuck on. So you can see if I move on my board, I couldn't ever get it to get the LED to stick on. What they do is they turn the LED on so that there's no cross coupling between the two. So the photo detector will actually only detect its own LED, and they actually cycle both the LEDs on and off, which makes it really hard to troubleshoot. It's not like they're lit all the time. And so it looks like we've got a something's bad on this on here. Now, one thing that we can do is, we know this is infrared, and we know that CCD cameras, like say in a cell phone, are capable of seeing infrared. So what we could do is unscrew our board here, and maybe if I can get that screw out here. Again, hard to do one-handed, but we'll make it happen. Let's do that. And if we look, we can see the LEDs are lighting. but the photo detector is not seeing it. I'm actually bleed out the side, but so we know both the LEDs are functioning. So we might have an issue with the photo detector on one that's burnt out. You can see one's dimmer than the other. One looked a little dirty. I might just clean them off and see if that doesn't help them out. And then the rest is just, yeah, I can put my finger over them and change the cycle. But it looks like if I put my finger over this one, you can see that one definitely works, and it starts cycling the AB lines. But if I put my finger over the other one, well, I try to get it close without the other one's picking me up. You can see it's not quite lighting up at all. So yeah, we'll just go and do some troubleshooting and see if we can't figure out what's going on with that. But hopefully this is an interesting video. Thanks for watching.